exercises we're safe to do in the weeks after birth, this video is for you. Perfectly safe, all been checked by a women's health physio. Great to connect and get your body moving again. Lovely exercises. I hope you enjoy. So pelvic tilt, just imagine you have a cup of tea resting on your pelvis and you're going to tilt the tailbone towards you and imagine the tea just spilling out of the cup, and then send the tailbone away and imagine the tea coming out towards your feet. So just really small lumbar pelvic tilts. So moving on to spine curls, so you're just taking that tilt a little bit further and wheeling the spine all the way up just to the tips of the rib cage. Take a breath in at the top, and as you breathe out, just wheeling that spine down bone by bone, and then just sending the tailbone away at the bottom. So feet nicely evenly grounded, tucking under and wheeling through that back, and it should feel really nice, like a massage on your back. So now moving on to knee drops, and you're going to open one leg out at a time to the side. Allow the foot to roll onto its side. Open the knee as far as you can without disturbing the pelvis. So the hip bones should remain parallel with the floor as you move. So now onto leg slides, a similar concept as before. You just want to keep that pelvis nice and stable as you slide the foot away from you. So you can place your hands on your belly to check for any movement of your pelvis. This exercise is a great way of enhancing your core stability and building deep inner strength just by introducing movement of the limbs to challenge your control of the pelvis. So now moving into toe taps, there's an easier and slightly harder version on the screen. So you will need to use your lower abdominals to allow the leg to float up, and then just keeping the pelvis steady and the lower back nice and still, just float the foot back down again. So here there are two versions you can try. Just make sure you keep both shoulders down as you take your knees over to one side, and just use your abdominal muscles to draw the knees back into center. But it should feel like a really nice stretch across the body and a nice bit of rotation through that lower back. So for this next one, you want to breathe in to prepare, and as you exhale, just nod the chin, begin to roll the upper spine off the mat, reaching the fingertips forwards. So you'll be using your upper abdominal muscles here, and then just slowly roll back down again. So next we're going to move into a 4-point kneeling position where we can do some really nice stretches for the lumbar spine and also to release any tightness around the hips. So just ensuring that your knees are below the hips and your hands are below the shoulders. As you inhale, just tucking that tailbone under, creating that C shape in the spine, and then exhale to lift the head and the tailbone away. So we're going to come down onto the elbows now just to do some arm lifts and just to get the body used to that position. So just hinging at those hips. And then once you've managed a few of those, then we'll take the body back into a sort of child pose stretch if that feels comfortable. So really listening to the body and just hinging as far as it feels good for you. So back towards the heels, breathing in, and then just exhale, taking the body forwards. And just continue with a few more of those. And then from there, just going into a walking movement with the hands and the elbows. So just engaging with that core very slightly just to allow this movement. So again, just take your time and just listen to your body, just moving as much as it feels comfortable for you. And then finally, to finish, just stretch through those toes, just rolling forwards and back on the balls of the feet. And then you can gently come all the way up to standing. Well done.